That's funny. I've got to set this one back up. Yeah, that can work.
I ordered 2 of those. What are they? Base.
Oh, base ready.
Scatter. Yeah, base ready stuff. I liked. I wasn't gonna. Well, the New Zealand one's pretty good, but there was another one that I liked as well, but they only had one, so I just got 2 of the New Zealands.
Oh yeah, the New Zealand one looks good, doesn't it? I can't remember. I bought five. I can't remember which ones I bought.
Yeah.
Actually, that's annoying. I should have got you to get the desert one because I wanted to try that one. But if you, where'd you end up getting it from?
Oh, I've ordered it from Combat Company.
Oh yeah, cool. I really need to take down these other videos then that we put up. I don't even know how to do it. I did it on YouTube. I don't know about Twitch, but people just have to find us again if they actually care about what the hell we're talking about. I think it's running.
Sweet. It's good enough for me. I was just gonna cut some of these guys off.
So what are you doing?
Talk shit for now. Just cutting the dwarfs off the 20s.
Oh right. Yep.
Hopefully don't take an eye out. Last time I snapped the blade, I was like, blade's gone flying. I'm like, I should wear safety glasses with this.
I did that with is it the res? I think it's those. I think it was the cave troll trying to cut stuff off, or even the Games Workshop Finecast ones cutting some of that stuff off, and it just flies across the room.
Yeah.
I've got my down cam here, so I might switch stuff around so we're not.
Nice.
I can probably do this. How do you do this? So our ugly mugs are not right at the front. Is that better?
What have can you see? Is there anyone on? Or do I have to go on YouTube for that?
There's 4 watching.
Oh, hello, people.
I don't know who they are. And now we've probably lost a few because actually there wasn't that many anyway. But who cares? Who cares? They'll come. Isn't it? If you build it, they will come. Something like that.
Allegedly.
I'm just repairing one of my poor skellies from the other day. You know, the dude who got his arm broken off.
Oh yeah, it's occupational hazard as a skeleton in Wargaming.
Skeleton archer. Although this is the problem. They were originally super glued, and I tried to cut the super glue off to plastic glue it, but I don't know if I've done it properly. Ooh, Brandon Anderson's there. Hey, mate. He's painting some Highland dwarves. That's what I'm going to get.
Hey. They are nice, aren't they?
Yeah. I'm going to have to talk to Josh about the whole 3D printing thing, and I don't know. Maybe it's worth me buying one. I don't know.
He's starting to sound less and less keen as you talk to him.
Yeah.
Got some more stuff here to print. He's like,
yeah.
No, it's all right.
Well, I don't know if it's less keen or more keen for me to help him buy a new printer. That's what it's like.
Well, that could be it. I'm happy to pitch in. Depends on how much you guys are looking at. But yeah, I'm definitely.
I don't know. The other option is, maybe we put some stuff together and we get. I don't know if you've got room in your place. I could probably fiddle around. Hey Scott, some entertainment while I work. That's good. Sorry about. I don't even know if you saw our last stream that lasted about 5 minutes because we couldn't work it out.
It's all my fault. I was just being spaz. I had my computer volume on 0. Accidentally.
There's too many, especially Windows. I find there's just too many places where volume is, and then you can easily just fuck it up.
Yeah. Well, I didn't realize. I've never had that before where I plug in my little Bluetooth dongle for my headset and it just cut the
whole volume down. Yeah, not sure. So I've got my hobby's a bit weird. I wasn't sure what to do because, I might still paint a little bit of This Is Blasphemous. That's the Orc Beast boss that I want to slowly get through. But I thought because it's Old World, I've got one more of these scorpions. the newer Scorpions that Josh did for me to do, and they're so quick that I might. I feel like painting rather than like constructing, because you know how we were talking about doing heaps of those. Me doing heaps of my skeleton.
Yeah.
Spearman up. I could, but it's a bit. I find it a bit boring on these streams if I'm just cutting sprues and stuff. So
Yeah.
I think I might see how far I can get on this guy. Though I've got to do a full contrast wash, so it'll probably take like half the time just to dry. so it might not work, but I reckon usually I can smash one of these Scorpions out in like easy an hour. Because they're just so easy.
I was trying to get my little camera working. It doesn't want to work.
Oh, that's right. You do have the other camera, didn't you? The Brio.
Let me see if I can.
How have you mounted? Oh, where's that mounted?
It's I've got a second monitor that I use for gaming, just on the PlayStation. So I put it on top of that just because it sits on there better. And then, but yeah, now I've sort of moved it down. I'm just trying to work out how to actually turn it on.
Something tells me I need to buy some more Skeleton Horde contrast paint, but I did. I was going to say, I swear I did. How do you guys manage your paint database if you've got anything like that? Like, as in what paint you have, and well, you're not that nerdy like me. Like, I've got a full Google sheet that I fill in and update with like what paints I have and how good they are and which ones I want to buy and stuff.
Yeah,
I was just losing track of what I had.
That. Yeah. Well, just like the way that I paint my bases, I wish I had that. Because sorry, not my bases, my minis. Because like I'll paint some and then like
you'll forget
6 months later, I'll try and paint and then I've done like some complete different shade. I'm just like, oh, damn it.
Yeah, well, I've got a Notion workspace set up to some of that. I wouldn't say it's that accurate for the actual paint schemes, but definitely was on my to-do list to do a better job of that as well. Who else is out there watching? I was wondering if any of the Patreons would join in, but I sort of didn't give them much notice.
That's all good.
Yeah.
Where's my camera? I can't even find it on here. Gaming.
Have you done the dual second? Like, is that a second camera you let in, or have you just?
What's the second camera
you can
on?
share a second camera with this system, which is pretty good.
Oh, is that in the settings? Is it?
No, just where you go present.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you click present, one of the options is second camera. I think. Yeah. Well, that's what it is in mine. Extra camera.
Extra camera. Oh,
and then you can just join in another camera. Does that work for you?
No, doesn't like it. Does not like it at all. It's detecting something, but then it keeps dropping out. I'm wondering what's going on here.
Sometimes that can be like the cables and.
Yeah, could be. I'll just change it to where my mouse was, so it won't have a mouse.
Because which one did you get? The Brio 500?
Yeah, but it's not even coming on. The power isn't even coming on.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. That's not going to work then.
Yeah, but it can hear it like something's clicking in, as in like you can hear the tone to say that something's connected. But
right. Okay. Yeah,
green light's not coming on, so I don't know what I've done there.
It's very annoying that I didn't glue this guy to his base first, but anyway, usually I do that. I don't know why I just didn't do that.
I hate this because like the last guy, because I bought these primed, my dwarves, and the guys just put sand on them. But the problem is sand just dulls your blades so quick when you try to cut them off.
Yeah.
Just bluntens them. So I don't have much hope for these blades. Oh, Jesus.
I'll need to start doing that with my Black Orcs and just finish getting them all based into the bigger bases.
Let me get something to cut on. Here you go. Piece of Lego. Perfect. Sacrilege. Kids got all this bloody Lego and they never want to play with it.
That's a massive dollhouse behind you, isn't it?
Barbie Dream House. Another waste of money. That's mine.
Secretly.
secretly one of those guys that plays with what are
What
the
you do, man dollies?
yeah, what are the guys? There's like a they love the the My Little Pony.
Churches. Oh yeah,
I forget
bronies.
what they're called. Bronies. Yeah. Like full love it, watch it, dress up, and it's just yeah. I'm sure there's blokes that get into Barbies. There'd be some sort of weird following out there.
Oh, totally. Yeah. What do I want here? Actually, I might just finish doing the base. That's why I had the base separate now. Remember, I was going to actually dry brush the base before I glued the guy on. Should have done that first and then glued the guy on.
Making your life easier, and then you forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I've just used I've got this one crap brush that I love, like dumping for dry brushing, and I do have a proper dry brush. But usually I use the proper dry brushes for actually proper dry brushing and not like bases.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know. Start wrecking.
Are they the super special ones that you got?
Yeah, the artist opus ones.
Yeah. Does Kendall listen to the show or something, or?
Oh, about the Castle Assault stuff. I don't know. No, but I reached out to him.
Yeah, he was just talking about that. Yeah, I read that. He was talking about not letting in the multiple screams. I didn't know if he heard me talking about that the other day.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
If that's a thing, multiple wailing dirges.
He's pretty up with it though. Like, you know, it's weird, Kendall. Like, I don't even see. Well, it's not like I go to Legions much, but you know, how much does he play? But then he's always seems to be like at the top of his game.
On top of it, yeah.
Good player. So I don't know where he is. Yeah. He knows how to work it out. That's for sure.
Yeah, I was just wondering how that works, but I suppose if you scream high value targets, it could be like as in like multi-scream. It could be very. Like obviously, you're not going to scream a unit of zombies with your wailing dirge, but.
You've been like multiple wailing dirges into high value.
Yeah. I've seen with the brutal. What was it? Brutal Deluxe. Yeah, there was I think 3 screaming lists that had 5 or 6 wailing dirges. It's part of the
list. Because what you're gonna have, they're gonna definitely have them on the like they'll have 1 or 2 Coven Thrones and then Terrorgeist, and then how else?
Yeah. They got them on the Banshees. So
a lot of the guys had a couple of Banshees running around.
2 Banshees, 2 Terrorgeists, and like a Coven Throne.
Oh, is it the Mortis engine or the Coven Throne? Whatever it is, whichever one.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Mortis.
Yeah.
So yeah, there must be some method in that madness.
Then then they probably have Necro running around, Necromance, like necromancy law, and then you're just debuffing everyone down and
debuffing, and it wouldn't take 2 unlucky rolls, and you could lose a hell of a lot of wounds.
Yeah. If anyone is, feel free to. I wonder if anyone wants to join.
Ooh.
Well, not that interesting, but yeah. I just figure if you do this like once a week or something, especially have a lunch where you're not doesn't get into the middle of the day too bad.
Yeah.
Get some stuff done.
100%. Oh, this one's glued on. Oh no.
There's a problem with painting stuff that's going to have to take a bit to dry, and now because he's not on his base, I can't finish him all. I had to hold his pincers to actually do that bit. Dumb. Anyway, that's probably good enough. I'll glue him and let him sit there for a bit, and then hopefully he will. Actually, I might use I think I had a different super glue here that'll just be quicker. It's crap, but it'll glue faster.
I was looking for the Combat Company don't actually stock them anymore. I was a little bit disappointed. The old Oh, jeez. What were they now? I'm trying to remember. I got a heap of their range. I'll look them up. I think I was talking about this the other day. Just give me one sec. Oh, fucking unplug my mouse.
Not the oh, is this a base thing again or something else?
No. They do Avatars of War.
Yeah.
Combat Company used to stock them, and they don't seem to stock them anymore.
Is that because is Avatars more gone to just STL now?
Yeah.
You got to print them yourself. I heard that.
I'll need to look into that because they had some good alternates to Warriors, because the Dwarf Warriors are pretty plain. So I was thinking about
for Dwarf Warriors, you mean? Oh,
well,
yeah, because they're the ones. Are they the guys that had the Pathfinder dudes, whatever they were called?
Yeah, they looked really awesome.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about getting some of them as well. If I can, because I do like the idea of Rangers, but I can't see the value in them as much.
Yeah.
Just because of ballistic skill and the
when you start moving
ponderous of your weapons. Yeah, it makes it really hard to move and shoot. So then it's like, well, what are they really doing then? If they're just gonna sit there and shoot, you may as well just get bloody normal Thunderers or.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Are they the only way though you can get like ambush and stuff, or scout, or whatever it is? Do they have ambush or scout? Scout.
They got scout. You can get ambushed through the miners, but again,
miners. I'm thinking of. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, miners get pretty expensive. Like, it's not like you throw 100 points at it. Like, if you want to, especially miners, if you want a decent job at it, you want to throw sort of, it creeps up towards that 200 point bracket.
Yeah.
I wouldn't just get 5 miners. Like, to me, 5 miners is a bit of waste of money, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm keen to. I mean, obviously, I don't have time, but I wouldn't mind just painting up I reckon a dwarf army would be pretty quick to paint. I have so much of the old stuff. It'd be cool to sort of mix it around a bit and just sort of characterful. But now that you're playing them a bit, there's no, wouldn't bother at the moment. But
oh no, we always need more dwarves. They're a dying race, or every race is dying, I think, in Warhammer. Like, all the good races, like the elves are all dying, the dwarves are dying. The lizardmen, I'm not too sure. I'm guessing they're dying out. Like, they're all sort of like these dying out races that were from their former grandeur, sort of thing.
They're never at the. I always wonder about that. Like, how would a fantasy world go where it is the peak of the elves or the dwarves? Everything like Tolkien-esque is always at the bottom. Like, even 40k is a bit like that, isn't it? Where it was like at its peak and then it all fell apart with the heresy. And since then, it's, they don't even know how to make half their stuff. And it's weird.
Maybe it's just people like the underdog.
Yeah. Yeah, but my I guess my next big hobby stuff with my Tomb King, Old World is working out. Yeah, do I throw my effort into doing more of my? It'd be good to get the Orc army to a point where I can play it okay, but is it better to keep iterating on the Tomb Kings as well? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of one of those things.
Multiple armies just for a bit of variance,
Yeah, it can get a bit boring when you're doing the same thing over and over. But sometimes you get sidetracked and it's hard getting back to, you kind of do 3/4 of it, but you never quite finish it. But
how did that? You said was it the Empire army came third at Brutal Deluxe?
Yeah, second or third, yeah.
Second or third, yeah. What was in that one? Do you know?
No, I've got no idea. I'll bring it up. Should I bring it up? Because I think we were going to talk about that actually. The lists.
Can't believe I'm sitting here painting 40k figures. Well, I'm letting my other one dry. That's what it is.
Yeah. We don't judge here at Old World.
Yeah.
Unless you're painting 40k.
Yeah. They're just so characterful, the orcs in 40. Like, because I guess that you're like, I'd imagine if they redid an old world orc army, it would look awesome. Because they tried, obviously, they got away from the aesthetic in AOS, right? So, but yeah, I'd love to see what they would do with the fantasy ones. Although even in the orc ones, that they only brought out one new figure for the orc codex, and you can tell the structure, like the look of the orc has changed. It's a little bit more. Maybe it is a little bit more Tolkien-esque than that sort of big jawed looking Games Workshop-y cartoony one,
I don't know. I'm sort of somewhere in the middle. I don't mind the cartoony look because it's kind of like it takes away from the realism. Like,
yeah, no, I like the orcs. I just would like a new set of them, just because the detail would be heaps better.
Yeah.
But like this guy, the
refine them a bit.
Worldy type dude, he's got his big jaw and stuff. I reckon they're not too bad. And so is the new guy. Maybe that's what I should have been putting together in the live stream.
Yeah.
Like, he's still old school. Well, can't say that. He's still very old school.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Mark Long came third. Let's have a look. Can I bring up his list? I don't know how you bring up their list.
Yeah. I wonder what else is. If you are watching, what else are you guys working on? We would like to know. Okay, that is dry now. What is that under there? Something sticky under the base. I don't know what it is.
Lists published. What can I see? Oh, here we go. Export lists. Export PDF. Yep.
Are you
Sorry, my wife's down in Sydney getting on a plane to fly to Perth, and then somebody's got on the plane. They all boarded. And they've gone to leave the gate, and then somebody had to get off. It was just like,
like for medical reasons or what the hell?
Yeah, allegedly they felt sick. They probably have a panic attack or some shit.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be trying to fly to Perth and someone just isn't committed to going.
No.
Is that for work then? Does she do that for work, or is that a?
Nah, her grandfather died. So.
Oh, right. All right. So you've got all the kids now?
Yeah.
Oh, but it's school today, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, school, all right.
Yeah.
So.
You just got daughters like me. They're not too hard.
Oh, yeah. Should hear him screaming and carrying on every 30 seconds. I feel bad, like sometimes you just gotta like give them some device time just to shut them up for half an hour. It's just they start getting addicted to it, so you gotta be a bit
be careful.
Yeah,
mine are probably a little bit too far gone now. Mine are write-offs, so it's all good. They've made it. They're old enough now.
Yeah. That's it. My job is done.
Oh, yeah.
Into the wild.
He does too, doesn't he, Matt? Yeah, Matt just said the new Black Hawk guy looks cool.
Looks cool, yeah, he looks sick.
But keep getting the shine. I should really start putting them together, but interestingly, all these Forge World ones coming out, what are they called, like look how much resin and stuff is just on these bottom bits, it's like half the packet and weight and everything.
Yeah, it is.
This big chunk of stuff. It doesn't seem very optimal at all.
Yeah, it's a bit bizarre, isn't
it?
Yeah.
I guess it's how they cast them, spin them, or whatever they do, because they're not 3D printed, They're just like the casting mechanism.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. It just seems so much wasted stuff. Well, just bring the camera there. Yeah, so I got the little the lead Night Goblin bosses because I didn't have a lot of Night Goblin bosses. But they're metal. Because I only had the Battle for Skull Pass guys, so I thought it'd be nice to have a few other ones, and then I've just got the more for resiny ones for these guys. I mean, the main one I wanted was the Night Goblin BSB, really, because I reckon it's cool. Such a big flag.
Yeah.
It
is. It's the best. That's one of the best kits. I find the mage in it is just in a real weird posture.
Weird.
Like it kind of doesn't.
That guy there.
Yeah.
So, you can't even see him.
Yeah, like he's kind of laying back. I don't know. Like it's cool to have something different, but yeah, just in a way, it just looked a bit out there for me.
Yeah.
But the other two are awesome. I think they're fantastic. The orcs have probably got the two best banners for like the Night Goblin banner and the orc banner.
Like this guy.
Yeah, they got they're awesome, eh?
Yeah, it's huge. I'll have to spray them up and start. That's the thing. I thought because I did start the Black Orc unit rebasing, so I just need to. And the BSB I got for that isn't that great, so I might I'll use that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like it's obviously the orcs are pretty strong faction too, so it'll be worth getting in and playing it, learning it. Drying slowly.
Sorry, I was piss farting around. I got this PDF. Let me scroll down and find Longy. What's the Empire? Yeah, because ASB's got a list in the lists because they're all together. But yeah, didn't obviously go, so not sure what happened there.
Oh, so he definitely didn't.
Well, he's not in any of the games. So
okay.
I don't know.
Might not have been over there.
Where are we?
Actually, the silicon grey contrast is quite crap. I don't know if anyone else has that. Like, there's so much sediment in it all the time. If you don't shake it right, it's sort of. I had to throw a whole one out because it was almost a brown color, and I just couldn't get it out.
Yeah.
It's a bit annoying. I need to get a little. I don't know. Has anyone ever invested in a or you, Andrew, like in a paint shaker?
I do, but I haven't used it because I haven't set up. It's a nail polish shaker. You can grab those. Yeah, they're quite cheap on eBay. Yeah,
it just doesn't have the hobby tax that the other ones do. Okay,
exactly the same. I saw somebody. They're like, "I'll get the nail polish shaker," and showed me. I was like, "Oh yeah, sweet."
Okay, that's a good tip. I might look into that.
Yeah, like that's it. Especially if you've got those paints like sitting around for forever and a day.
Oh, my daughters will probably use it anyway then. If they're with their nail polish.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Can't find Longy's list. Where is it?
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's all good.
Oh, yeah, there's a find function. Don't use that. Long bow. No, long rifle. Empire of Man. He hasn't got a. Maybe this is it.
Because you didn't mention that I had like a griffin and stuff last night on the pod. Although people don't know. We did the podcast for it last night, but it's not out yet. I better remember.
Yeah. I'm just trying to work out because there's. Sorry. There's a list, but it hasn't got a name on it. A Empire list.
Right.
Characters. I'm wondering if it was like a last minute list, maybe. Longies.
Oh yeah, no idea. First on the chat, but long time listener, Richard Fulton.
Richard.
Andrew's
recent 20s inspired me to
Cheers,
run a
Richard.
bigger.
Yeah,
Thanks, Richard.
you're definitely enamored with that list and getting smashed.
Oh, I took like 2 silver helms off the stupid thing. It was just like they kept going first, even with their like once their lance obviously stopped because they charged. They were still getting enough off me where I just couldn't hit back or get through their armor. So
Who were they going into mainly?
who did they go into? Yeah, well, they had the Griffin supporting them a lot. But yeah, they went into I only had one thing. So I had Warriors and then I had Longbeards. So they broke the Warriors, the Longbeards broke, but they ran away.
Yeah.
So yeah, that but yeah, Warriors they're tough, but they're not the toughest thing out there.
Yeah.
So but yeah. Nah, it was pretty good. The block of never ending silver. It's Matty. There you go.
Yeah, that's Matt's there. Are you working, Matt, or what are you doing? He's prepping his next tournament.
It's correlating the data. It was pretty good actually. I didn't see any lists that were just stupid at that tournament. As in, like everybody had a pretty. Like, I didn't see anything anyway that was full broken.
Yeah,
like, I feel like everybody got beaten at some point or could have been beaten.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to my first one. It's I don't know when it'll be. I'm thinking I might be able to squeeze one in around that late June if there's one. I can't remember if there's one in Canberra or there was definitely a Queensland one.
Yeah.
But if there ends up being like a good game Sydney or something, I might try to pop down in late June-ish.
Oh, there you go. Matty's working from home. He's having a lunch break.
Yeah, cool. That's what I thought. So you get a bit of the Aussie people having a lunch break, and you get some of our other patrons overseas at night time.
He was going to do some painting, but he's popped in instead to say hello. Nice. What were you going to paint, Matty?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure what he runs, actually.
Next time, get your camera on and join.
Yeah, you could hire.
We're only doing it for an hour. We're not doing it for long. We decided we'll just do quick ones so it doesn't take into our day too much.
Oh, Star Dragon. Oh, yeah.
What's he doing?
Oh, he's just talking about his
Richard.
high elves. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Our list didn't bring one in, well, that's a sad thing, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I still feel like it'll get evened out in the near to long term. Well, sorry, near to midterm, not long term. Yeah, I can't find that list. I can't find Longy. He must have been a ring in.
No, good. Yeah. It's he's finished off. Matt's finished off his Lord on Manticore.
Ooh.
Really need to do a Chaos Army. There's so many good figures.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you know what I want to paint one day? It's the style of painting, I guess. I wouldn't mind trying an army where you airbrush pretty much the whole thing and it is done in a fairly messy, fast way. Maybe that's a Beastman army because I've never done that. And I always spend, I think we were talking about the other day, you start highlighting and do all this stuff and you spend so much time doing it. Yeah, always, man. That's what you got to do. Always, that's how you get the tip right. Someone was whinging on Reddit, I think, this morning about how to keep their brushes right, and they were saying, "I try to keep them in this." And I'm like, dude, you got to just. They're like, do you reshape them on paper towel? I'm like, bugger that. That's not how you do it.
Lick it.
Lick it.
Uh,
You use good brushes and you lick it, and obviously clean them every now and then.
It's funny.
Actually, you know what? I don't know how you paint, but I've found too. And I probably just did it naturally, but when I started thinking more about it, obviously when you paint, you're sort of rotating as well, so you're always trying to keep the tip. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
But I think some people, when they start out, they're sort of just like smashing it.
yeah. Just dab.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's because pretty much I paint 99% of everything now, except for the crappy stuff like dry brushing with this one brush, because it's I don't know, I find it's a really good size. It'll eventually die and I have to buy a new one, because they always still have a life. I find at some point they start going a bit weird.
Yeah.
Mr. Junks Bits. I have I actually do, but I've stopped. I haven't really been needing to use it. I've just been using the Artist Opus like little one that I got with the dry brush set, but that comes in a bigger thing, so it's just brush soap. Any type of those brush soaps I think are probably good.
Oh yeah.
And I did, like I was saying, and Josh was a bit taken back by it, but I did do a quick clean of my old ones with isopropyl really quickly, like with the on paper towel, and the amount of crap that comes out of them still is like, wow, and it just brings them up brand new. But yeah, I think you got to be pretty careful because you can kill the natural hair, probably all the glue.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I think it's a legit thing.
Yeah.
It hasn't seemed to wreck them, it's just made them all better, so I don't know.
Yeah. I'm the worst person for brush care. I've spent some money on those bloody.
Well, I mean, Matt's right. Like $5
Winsor
brushes.
Newtons.
You do argue like maybe it's better just to use $5 brushes and just throw them out every week or two.
Yeah. No, Matt's on the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, Richard had a good point with the old school dwarfs. I do like the armies. Those old school. There's quite a few of them, but yeah. It's sort of. It's actually getting really hard now to get some of those old armies. Like you almost got to wait for somebody to
pass on.
People just hoard them.
It's funny. My brother sent me just randomly I saw him on Sunday for a family thing, but that night he sent me a eBay thing of Inspector Gadget. The Inspector Gadget 80s toy. Did you ever have that? Yeah. And it was a brand new one, was going for, I think it was $300 Australian on eBay or something. Yeah. And I went, oh yeah. I said, well, you should see some of the Warhammer figures until Old World came out again.
Yeah.
I remember the Tomb King box that I had was going for like $800.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if any idiot bought it, but all my dwarf stuff out there, that's actually my mates, like the old Gotrix and Felix and heaps of 3rd and 4th ed ones.
Yeah.
They're still worth hundreds of dollars each. Yeah.
Worth their weight in gold. Yeah.
I feel bad. My mate doesn't play and I've got all his stuff. And at some point I feel like going to him, dude, I just valued everything that's out there. Do you want me to give you the money? And I'll have it. Or you just, because it's getting more valuable.
Yeah.
Just sitting there. Yeah.
That's funny. I've always wondered when's going to be that turning point of like people just not into those old miniatures as much, or do you reckon they're just going to come to a point where like they're still going to be valuable because they're just going to get more scarcer and scarcer as like.
Yeah, there's probably just a bit of that. Yeah, to be honest, it probably depends on how. I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. Actually, I was going to say it depends how big Old World gets, and if it's so big and all new figures out, maybe everyone forgets about it. But you'll always have the old Hammer crew. Like I was thinking, like the Dwarves are a good example. I've got all these old ones, but then you look at the new stuff with Highlands, and you're like, well, is it even worth mixing and matching? Like, am I better off maybe doing a Highlands Dwarf army and then eventually over time for the next 20 years build out a legit old world, old Hammer army that's all the same old stuff painted on goblin green bases and all that stuff? You do that sort of thing, like deliberately make it look like the old.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like we're talking on the pod, which people will hear probably tomorrow if it comes out, that 4th edition battle report with the orcs and the dwarves.
Yeah.
Something, I don't know, there's something in there nostalgic for me because that was like the main first book I ever bought outside of 3rd edition rulebook. And I'm like, imagine if I went and just collected those whole 2 armies, the 2,000 point armies, and painted them up the same way as they had in the battle report, just for the sake of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
When you retire and you've got nothing else to do.
Sorry, I'm looking up this Rogue Element Gaming that.
Oh, we're pretty far away. He's up in Queensland, isn't he?
Oh, is that Queensland?
Oh, hang on. Is Rogue Element, is he the, am I getting mixed up? Is that the YouTuber guy?
Yeah, is that Stoss?
Yeah. Is that him?
Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
he in Queensland?
Yeah, it's Queensland. Yeah, it's pretty far. Yeah, it's pretty far away. Legend of a bloke, but I love watching his videos.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. It'd be good if we were closer because, I wouldn't mind having a game with him. He gets full into it. Loves it.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, I don't know where he is compared to some of the other guys, but late June, I was thinking, well, maybe I should do Mackay. Okay, I'm not. He's up in Mackay. Okay. What I'm about to say is not happening. I was about to say, like, I could drive to Ipswich and go to one of those tournaments end of June and then see where he is. But I'm not driving Mackay.
No.
It's half the country. For those who don't know Australia, like Queensland is, outside of WA, Queensland is ridiculously big. I was saying to the guys, like, I flew all the way. Like, I drove to Queensland the other day. It takes 8 hours from where we are, so it's not too bad. But where I'm going in winter, like Port Douglas, if you drove from bottom of Queensland to Port Douglas, it's pretty much a 2-day drive up to Cairns. And then if you're in Port Douglas, if you actually want to get in 4-wheel drive and drive as far north, I swear, I think I've heard it's like a 10 or 12-hour drive to try to get to the tip from Port Douglas all the way to the top of Australia. I don't know how accessible that is. It's probably all 4-wheel drive and stuff, but it's ridiculous how big Queensland. It just seems to never end when you go north,
Yeah.
Crazy.
So I'm just laughing at Richard's comment about the inspiration for something.
Maybe it's all it probably is. LSD artists took in the 70s. Absolutely. That's why I got into this stuff through like Dragonlance and stuff in the late 80s, early 90s and all that stuff.
Dragonlance, it's
good stuff.
Yeah, it was.
Actually topical. We talk about this a little bit in the podcast, our next episode. So,
Yep.
Do you reckon this guy? No, so he's not. This problem with my idea of painting this guy in one session. The contrast paint still. I can't dry brush it yet because it takes too long to dry.
A little hairdryer.
Good call. Probably do.
I've done that. Or a little fan heater, like little desktop ones.
That's a good idea. Really well. It's so easy to paint though. Like this is one of the other guys that he's done. But like.
It's effective. They look good.
Dry brush, and then I just used a bit of the black contrast with the bandages. Like I don't do a lot of the detail. Just gold. And there's a lot of stuff I do miss on it. I don't fully paint everything, but I'm just like, comes out. I really rate these Pharaoh's Legacy, whatever it was called, sculpts for the Tomb Kings.
Yeah.
And that would be something interesting to do. If I buy a 3D printer, is actually print out the whole new Tomb King army. But that's not going to be anytime soon because I'm still finishing my current one.
Sorry. While I think about it, because my memory is really, really bad from all that LSD in the 70s. Sorry,
you weren't even alive in the 70s.
No. Probably look it. So all these guys that I've just based, Gommo's seen them. So basically, I rebased these guys for Oh, well, not all of them, but some of them basically in preparation for Sydney. But now I've got the scatter basing material. But I'm just wondering, without having to rebase these, I did PVA glue. Is there any easy way to
Just
dissolve
to get it
PVA
off.
glue? Yeah, that'd be my question. I could probably just Google it. But
I don't know. I haven't.
you've never
I
taken it?
reckon it wouldn't be too hard to just. I don't know. How many did you do?
Oh, I got a few. I got 15, at least 15.
Oh no, that's probably. I reckon you could almost just rip it off, just with like get a file or just hack half it off, and then once you put the base ready over the top, you wouldn't even know. Oh, there you go. Water makes PVA wet again. There you go.
Does it?
So you could just like try to dip
Is that,
it in and hack it off. It'll probably just come off.
surely not. Is that a thing? There you go.
I don't know. Brandon said it is. No idea.
Oh, Brandon? I gotta try that. Maybe Brandon's just laughing at me. He's like, this idiot's gonna have it in water. Once it's dried, it gets harder. Yeah, that's what I would have thought. But I'll give it a go. Brandon can make an ass of me. I'll test that out. I figured maybe you could like just drop it in metho, because like metho is not super harsh. And just have it like filled
it's
up
like the
enough.
base, like the bottom.
Yeah,
Not
in a
the whole
container.
figure.
Yeah, not the
Yeah.
whole figure, where
Yeah.
it's just over the top of the base.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll try the water and the metho.
I just find sometimes, I can't remember specifically when I would have done this, but I swear I've had times where I've been able to like lever it off and like pull it off in one go. Do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it doesn't
I got
really grip to the base too well.
I got my knife here, and it's pretty
in
stuck
there.
on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
She ain't coming off. Must have got the super stuff.
Have you tried the new? I know you haven't got them yet. Sorry, I was just going to say, have you tried one of the New Zealand ones yet on a different one? See what it looks like.
Nah, I think it'll come up pretty good. Hopefully, I can still use those rocks that I bought, and they mix in. Because obviously, like, it's good. It'd be good, like throwing some tufts in and some bigger rocks. There you go. Google says, "Oh, look, Maddie's all over it. You can leave it to soak in water for a few hours, and it will make it soft."
There you go.
There you go, Brandon.
That's a combination. You guys are both right.
Yeah,
Sort of thing,
yeah. I was all over it. Who needs Google?
That's right.
These
That's why you
awesome
do these streams.
legends. Well, I haven't taken an eye off. So the other day I was because I got the hobby knife out and I was cutting these off the bases. I was telling Gomo, these are the guys at home, and as I was cutting down, the friggin' blades like shot past my head. I'm just like, should probably wear some safety glasses.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely for you guys. But yeah, I'll keep using my eyelids.
I'd love to see you on a painting stream with safety glasses on.
I just get those like the the real big sort of like lab ones that they use.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah. Oh jeez. Was Brandon he was running the Highland miniatures, was he? Was he printing? Let me go up. Somebody
I
mentioned
think it was
Highland
Brandon said he was painting the ones, yeah.
painting. I'll take my mouse off.
So do Highland have a full, like they've got everything? Do they have like the Iron Drakes?
Oh yeah, it was. I think they got a bit of everything, yeah. Yeah. I got them printed. Oh yeah. Yeah, they look the goods. Did you get a whole 2K army? Well, I'm guessing 2 or 3K. Are you going to paint the whole thing up, I'm guessing? Or is this just you're doing a couple of units? 25. Ooh, he's doing quite a few. He's doing 25 warriors, 20 hammerers, 20 longbeards, and 15 drakes.
Yeah, cool. That does look good. That's similar to what I was thinking of doing. Like just get...
Yeah.
good set of core and special done, and then I've got a bunch of gyrocopters and stuff, so I don't need that.
Yeah, they do a gyrocopter. It's I don't know.
I've got that.
I don't like any of the gyrocopters at the moment. Yeah, they got the Amble too.
Yeah. And they do have like a bunch of different. I've got a bunch of dwarf characters, but they also have them obviously. So I just feel like dwarves just seem so quick to paint because they're smaller and they're almost mostly armor and stuff. And
and beards.
They're pretty good for dry brush / contrast. Smash them out.
I reckon Brandon's got a solid list there. If he's doing 20, that's sort of similar to what I want to run.
It's very close to what you already run.
Yeah, but I was thinking of dropping the iron
breakers.
Iron breakers. I was going to say iron drakes, but they're not. The iron breakers and run hammerers with the 5-up ward. It's just one of those things because they get, if they get charged, they get like +1 initiative and +1 attack. So it takes them up to initiative 4, which means you're going to be going at the same time as anybody charging using a great weapon. So I'm like, that's probably what you're afraid of to kill you would be great weapon stuff. Obviously, lances will still hurt. But yeah, because they only run heavy armor and a shield. Yeah, 2 attacks. Yeah. It is decent, isn't it? So,
did you end up doing any like marching column stuff, drilled stuff in the tournament, or not really?
Just drilled. I didn't do marching columns. I feel like I can't get away with it, and I'm going to end up being stuck in marching column.
Like to drill out. Oh, you mean if someone attacks you? Yeah. But I mean, if you get pushed back, you just
heavy armor. Yeah. You can take a shield, but obviously you can't use it in combat. So probably only good for getting shot. But if you got the 5-up ward banner, I feel like that'd be a pretty good unit. And then you could have your characters in there can use that 5-up ward banner, so they probably don't have to spend as much on defensive stuff. So I figured that was. Oh, here you go. So Brandon, King, Rune Lord, BSB. Oh yeah, it's solid list.
Yeah.
Bolt thrower. Yeah, I reckon that's good. Are you going to run gyros? It's always handy, I reckon, to have at least 1 gyro.
Yeah, that's so good. Yeah.
Oh, well, I got the brains trust here. I'll throw this rules question at you guys. See what you reckon.
Yep, that's for sure. Oh yeah, 1 gyro. We said. Yep. Oh, hang on. Man, there's going to be dwarves running everywhere with this book coming out too. God.
Plus magic resist. Yeah.
The Rune of Calm, whatever. Yeah, tell me about it, Matt. I just did you check out the battle report that we just did? I couldn't get anything off. That's funny. I mean, that's the best. If you're a dwarf player, you have to remember your magic res, like, because it's everywhere, but it's so easy to forget. And even just -1. And then when you got and then if you get that, Rune of Calm off as well, it makes it hard for the other player, that's for sure. I hate going through at the moment. Yeah, don't look up how I played, but anyway, it is what it is. One day I'll learn.
The anvil. There you go. I played.
Spam
nice.
on Twitch. That's All right, there's a comment. If you're in YouTube, you can't see it, but we can see it. We got a bot hitting us saying, "Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion of your channel. The price is lower than any competitor. Is it 0?
Yeah.
I've got we already pay someone 10 cents to do it. So can they go under that? Great Twitch. I don't think we have any followers on Twitch, but is what it is.
All right. So Rune of Battle. I think I know the answer to this. So when calculating its combat result, a unit carrying a standard inscribed with the Rune of Battle may claim an additional bonus of +1 combat result.
Yep.
Do you reckon you could stack that or not? I'm guessing no. Somebody was asking that the other day.
If you had 2 banners, you mean?
No, 2 runes of battle.
Oh. Well,
so standard runes you're allowed. So standard runes can only be inscribed upon standard carrying by a BSB or a standard bearer within a unit.
Yeah.
A standard cannot have more than 3 standard runes. A unit joined by a battle standard bearer is considered to be carrying their standard. You used to be able to stack them. Well, that's what Matt said. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not a master, and you can add multiple ones on there.
It's just like the wording of it, because it's not like, a unit carrying a standard inscribed with a rune of battle may claim an additional bonus of +1 combat result.
I don't see why not.
Well, that's what exactly. Yeah.
God, man, you're going to get stuff up to like static combat res of like 10 or 8.
Oh, well, if I'm not taking the Stromny Redbeard, I was just seeing how I can maybe get.
So why wouldn't you take that one? Oh, because the war. What are you wanting to change?
Yeah, so I can only take 1 master rune of. So this is the other thing. So the master rune of Grugny. This is where it gets a bit. I was talking about this the other day on the Australian Facebook group. So the master rune of Grugny is battle standard bearers only, and it's a unit carrying a standard inscribed with master rune of Grugny has a 5+ ward. So I can only put that on a battle standard bearer.
Yeah.
The master rune of Stromny Redbeard is 75 points, and it says when calculating its combat result, any friendly unit within the command range of the model carrying the standard inscribed with the master rune of Stromny Redbeard may claim an additional +1 combat result. Doesn't say battle standard bearer only, but it's only characters that got a command range. So I'm like, well, what's the use in putting it on a unit standard bearer, because it doesn't have a command range? I don't know if they're missing something there. Battle standard bearers only, because you can put it on a unit of hammerers, but I'm like, well, they don't have command range, so how's it?
Yeah, what does that mean? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so it won't even work. But anyway, it says up top of the you can have you can't have more than 3 standard runes on a banner. I was just wondering if that's stacked, because if I could put 2 on a banner.
And it is a modifier. Like, it's not like it's setting a combat res. It's just saying +1. So
it doesn't say like 1 or more, because sometimes it says if you're affected by 1 or more of something, you only get something. So it doesn't have that.
Like magic res and stuff. Yeah.
But anyway.
Okay. All right.
Oh shit! Oops. Cut the top off my dwarf's foot. Uh-oh. Let's put some flock over that. 2 per banner +1 different. So the combination is different. You'd be static res 8 or something. Yeah. But as I found out, Matt, at the tournament, the static res kind of, you push guys back, but you're not actually killing anybody. So you slowly got sort of whittled. Well, I did anyway with a couple of combats. I slowly got like they were killing me, and I was winning combat, pushing them back, but they kept killing me to the point where
and she started losing that.
Yeah.
How big were the units you were going up against? Like, is there
like 20?
Okay. 20 so you're too expensive to outnumber them, aren't it? Like, it's not like you can go, well, I'm going to do that and put 30 or 35 dwarves in a unit. Like,
well, they were going first a lot as well, which didn't help me. But I was sort of like shield hand weapon just to negate them killing me. But that means I wasn't killing them. Anyway. Ooh. Yeah, I think Colin might be trying to troll Horde. Gomo.
Yeah. That's building it up. Well, I've got to fix this guy because he's not 100% right yet. But the troll hag, she's got a few issues. This is an old one that I got off Andrew. But just need to get into it and do it. Got 6 stone trolls to paint. I've got a fair few river trolls already done.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen my river? You've seen my river trolls. They're yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're cool.
So do you reckon I should do the troll hag like that? All the troll hags are like usually that greeny colour, and I was like, oh, I could do it a yellowy one. Try and make it different.
Yeah, I reckon that'd look cool.
Should be pretty easy to paint, but you could spend a lot of time if you wanted to as well. Cause you've probably got a fair bit of detail. That net looks interesting to paint with all the stuff in it.
So much stuff in it. It's pretty cool. Like, gives you that option of probably just toning it down a bit and making it sort of easy to paint, that net, or you could go like the other whole hog and really just punch out different detail and lots of color and stuff in the different bits.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably something you could do, is like maybe just paint it to tabletop and but leave you the option later of
yeah. I love that because I'll never go back.
Just popping out the details.
But,
most of these guys haven't lost an eye yet. So.
Yeah, well, we're probably getting close to. We're probably at an hour now that we've started late, man. If it's
pasties and the what? Pasties? Pasty what? Dwarf face pasties.
Might get put pasties on the troll hag. Oh, actual dwarfs.
I'm confused on what a pasty is.
I thought like dead dwarves hanging off it.
Oh yeah. Oh, like yeah. That would be pretty cool. Not for my dwarves, but they cover nipples. Oh.
Is that what it is? Oh,
well, Maddie knows as well. Yeah, there we go.
Knows. I have no idea. There you go. We have no idea.
See, I'm an old geek. I don't know these things. Was that Janet Jackson when and she had that star? Is that Janet Jackson?
Yeah, probably.
And she had the star on over a nipple when Justin Timberlake ripped her.
Yeah, that's the Super Bowl one, wasn't it? Was it?
Yeah.
Malfunction.
Yeah. That's
cool.
Show.
What was all this? I don't know. Well, I might have to call it in a minute because I'll have to get ready for some stuff. But
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh shit! I'm gonna get big kids up soon.
Hopefully people enjoy it. Like, this is something that we might try and just try and do every try to do it every week or so if people are around.
Yeah.
Into a burlish. Cool.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna have to drop off, but if anyone's around next week, we'll probably be around the same time, or maybe on the Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see how we go.
All right. Thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, Gilthos.
He's in. He's just missed it.
He's come at the end.
He was probably there. He's probably there the whole time. He always is.
Yeah. The Clatterguns.
Okay, cool, guys. I'm gonna call it. We'll see you on the next live stream
next week. Yeah. Cheers, Cam.
Bye.